welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we will turn fear into fuel and show you how to unlock your true potential. Because the only thing that's standing between you and success is the fear of moving forward. So today, I have compiled 10 tips on how you can overcome your fear. Tip number 1, accept what you cannot control. Epictetus taught us that we should focus only on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Fear often arises from worrying about the things outside of your control, the future and other people's opinions. We embrace the idea that you can control only your thoughts, actions and responses. The fear of the uncontrollable outcomes starts to lose power. Ask yourself, what can I control here? If it's not in your control, let it go. Focus on your response and not the outcome. Tip number 2, visualize worst case scenarios. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca recommended mentally rehearsing worst case scenarios to prepare yourself emotionally. Sometimes fear comes from the unknown or anticipating worse outcomes. Instead of running away from fear, you could face it head on, imagining the worst that could happen, and then realize that you could handle it. Visualize what could go wrong, and then remind yourself that no matter what happens, you can endure it. Once you accept the worst case, the fear often becomes manageable. Tip number 3, live in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius emphasized living in the present moment, acknowledging that the past is gone and the future is certain. Fear often emerges from overthinking the future or dwelling on past mistakes. By focusing on the present moment and acting with purpose, you shift your attention away from the unknown. Stop projecting fear into the future. What can you do right now to move forward? Take one step today and the rest will follow. Tip number 4, strengthen your inner resilience. Embrace whatever life throws at you. Fall in love with the idea of what happens, because it will help build your strength and resilience. Instead of resisting challenges or fearing setbacks, accept them as opportunity for growth. Every obstacle can be turned into a learning experience. Do not fear failure. Learn to love the lessons that it brings. Every challenge is an opportunity for you to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. Tip number 5, shift your perspective. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Fear often stems from viewing something as a threat. By changing your perspective, you can see fear-inducing situations as opportunities for personal development. Instead of seeing fear as a barrier, see it as a signal that you are on the verge of something important. Every time you push through fear, you grow. Tip number 6, take action, even if it's small steps. Action is the key Stoic value. Seneca said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Taking action, even if it's small, helps you build momentum and reduce fear. The longer you hesitate, the bigger your fear becomes. By starting small, you gradually build confidence. If you are afraid of big tasks, break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Every little action you take is a way forward. It's a progression. You move, even if it's small steps. Tip number 7, adopt the mindset of a Stoic sage. Stoics believed in practicing rationality and clear thinking. A Stoic sage approaches life in a calm clarity, unaffected by irrational fear. Fear often clouds our judgment and prevents clear thinking. Try to step back and look at the situation logically. Is the fear based on facts or assumptions? Is it realistic or not? When fear has taken away, or when fear has taken over, pause, challenge your thoughts. Is it the fear based on reality, or is it your mind running wild? Reframe the situation with rational clarity. Tip number 8, prepare for life's difficulties. Seneca taught us that expected hardships can help us face them with strength rather than fear. Fearing difficulties or setbacks can prevent us from moving forward. But if we expect that challenges will arise, we are better prepared mentally and emotionally to handle them when they do. Life will challenge you, it's inevitable. Anticipate difficulties, and when they arrive, face them with readiness of someone who is already mentally prepared. Tip number 9, the power of self-control. Stoics believed in self-discipline and controlling your emotions rather than letting them control you. Fear is often a reaction that stems from uncontrolled emotions. By practicing self-discipline, you can control your fear and not let it dictate your action. When fear arises, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you can control your emotions. Calm your mind. Use your actions wisely. And tip number 10, use fear as a motivator. Stoicism teaches that a good life is one of virtue and purpose. Fear can act as a compass that guides us towards what truly matters. Reframe fear as a tool that pushes you forward, living a fuller, meaningful life. Rather than avoiding it, use it to fuel your desire to act with purpose. Let your fear be a reminder that you are striving for something greater. Let it motivate you to pursue your true purpose and take bold action towards a life well lived. With these 10 tips, I guarantee that you will overcome your fear. I just want you guys to write them down, read them over and over again, and program your mind into becoming a greater person. Like the video, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.